Duramide clamp and guide plate assemblies are unique to Champion motor graders and offer unmatched advantages to the owner and operator. Installed at the critical contact points on the circle, these rub, clamp, and guide plate assemblies eliminate circle wear, prevent steel-to-steel contact, and enhance the circle turning capability under load. Because of its petroleum-based composition, Duramide wear plates actually decrease friction when the circle is turning. This provides two immediate benefits. First, decreased friction means less frequent circle adjustment is required. Second, it reduces the frequency of circle lubrication. Beginning with serial number 20391, Duramide wear plates are available on all Champion 700 Series 3 motor graders. Every component in the Duramide circle support system is manufactured using the highest quality materials machined to precise tolerances. Champion offers Duramide circle support upgrade kits to owners of Champion 700 Series motor graders manufactured without the Duramide wear surfaces. Even if you are changing only one clamp and guide, Champion recommends that you consider the advantages of upgrading to the Duramide circle support system. These kits provide all the necessary components and instructions required to upgrade Champion 700 Series motor graders equipped with the conventional cast iron clamp and guide assemblies. Depending on your machine's size and type, there are 4 different parts kits available. If your grader is equipped with the movable point blade lift system and the standard circle, you should order parts kit 55192. If you own a Champion with the standard fixed point high lift with serial number 17856 and up, you should order parts kit 55193. If you own a Champion equipped with a heavy-duty circle and drawbar, you need parts kit 55194. And if you have a Champion with a quadrant type high lift with serial number below 17856, you need to order parts kit 55195. Using one of these upgrade kits, you can retrofit any Champion motor grader in the 700 Series line. Just make sure that you consult the Duramide parts bulletin before you place your order to make sure that you get the Duramide parts kit meant for your particular grader. In this presentation, we will show the installation procedures for only one clamp and guide plate bearing assembly. And we will begin at the point following the removal of the existing clamp and guide plate. When you do a retrofit, remove and replace one clamp and guide assembly at a time, and support the front of the grader with a jack on a block of wood. Make sure that the grader is in the service position before you begin your work. Scrape and clean the circle. Rotate the circle to make it easier to clean all the way around. If the circle is damaged, smooth any ridges, burrs, and sharp edges with a buffer. Measure the thickness of the inside edge of the circle in at least 4 places around its circumference. Do not measure over burrs or ridges. Calculate and record the average of these measurements. They will be used later when you adjust the circle. Rub plates located between the circle and the drawbar are found only on the standard circle. These metal rub plates are welded to the drawbar. To remove them, grind the tack welds that hold the rub plates to the drawbar. Remove the clamp bolts and slide out the rub plate. Clean away any metal filings created during the grinding process. Replace the metal rub plate with the Duramide rub plate. Slide it into place and install the clamp bolts. Install the metal spacers in the bolt holes. You may want to apply a little grease to help hold them in place. Because of the elastic characteristic of the Duramide material, Champion does not recommend that you install shims between the drawbar and the rub plate. When you install the front Duramide clamp and guide assembly, you must assemble a shim pack equal to the circle clearance specification found in the shop manual and install it between the rub plate and the Duramide guide plate. This shim pack is used to maintain the specified circle clearance. Set the shim pack on top of the guide plate and install the guide plate. Hold the guide plate in place with two C-clamps. The clearance between the drawbar and the circle on the rear clamp and guide plates is adjusted by installing a shim pack between the guide plate and the clamp plate. To calculate the shim pack thickness that you need, first measure the thickness of the Duramide strip on the clamp plate. Add this measurement to the circle thickness average that you calculated earlier. Now add the circle clearance specification from the shop manual. Measure the thickness of the guide plate and subtract this value from the total. The remainder represents the required thickness of the shim pack. Let's review this calculation by looking at an example. The average measurement of the four circle thicknesses you recorded is 1.120 inches. This is added to the value for the thickness of the Duramide strip on the clamp plate, plus the circle clearance spec from the shop manual. The guide plate thickness is subtracted to produce the required shim pack thickness. Remember that the figures shown here are only examples. Assemble the shim pack. When you have secured the guide plate in position with C-clamps, install the Duramide clamp plate and hold it in position with the nuts. Be careful. This part is very heavy. Slide the shim pack into position between the clamp plate and the guide plate and tighten the nuts to remove any gap in the shim pack. Note that no washers are used. Use a feeler gauge to check the circle clearance between the Duramide strip on the clamp plate and the circle. Do not fully tighten the clamp plate nuts until the circle adjustment is complete. Repeat these procedures to install the other clamp and guide plate assemblies. Remember to do one at a time. Information on circle timing and adjustment is available in print and video from your Champion distributor. If your circle has a round tooth profile, you should read Section 2 of the shop manual or watch the video entitled Circle Timing Procedure, part number VS 1005, for complete instructions on circle timing and root gap adjustment. If your circle has a square tooth profile, you should read Product Support Bulletin 507 or watch the video program Circle Timing Procedure 1989, part number VS 2017, for detailed information on circle timing and backlash adjustment. You must always adjust the circle after replacing one or all circle clamp and guide plate assemblies. When all your circle adjustments have been made, tighten all clamp and guide plate nuts to the torque specified in the shop manual. After torquing the clamp plate nuts, recheck the gap between the circle and the Duramide strip on the clamp plate to ensure that the circle clearance has not changed when you torque the clamp plate nuts. When you have finished timing and adjusting the circle, start the grater when it is safe to do so and turn the circle to make sure it rotates smoothly. Before returning the grater to service, apply a coating of lubricant to the top, inside, and bottom of the circle. Upgrading your Champion motor grater with the Duramide circle support system will ensure longer life and less maintenance and adjustment to the circle area of your machine.